we're going to end up actually starting. So, let's see. We left off. We now have 7 of the endings. We have Kazuaki, the teacher. We have both endings for Azami. That's 3. We have Ryota. That's 4. We have the 2 endings for the doctor. So that's 6. If I counted right. I think I did. All right, so we have 6 of the 14 endings. I'm going to go for Yuuya. I was going to go for Okosan. I think I'm going to go for Yuuya, because Okosan and the other white bird dude, Sakuya, both have 2 endings. So that would give us another 5. That would put us at 11. 2 of them come from completing the game. That's 13, and 1 of them is with the character that we have not met yet. That would be 14. Okay, so yes, we will do Yuuya. Time to start a new game. Let's go with a name. How fitting that name is for a game where you date birds. Marty McFly. And we'll say Marty is short for Martha. Yes, Marty McFly is fine. We will go with the human portraits because why the fuck not? Saved. We're gonna skip all this intro shit as usual because I'm getting tired of reading it all. This will actually make the whole game go faster now that I don't have to read the first 15 to 20 minutes. So we're going for Yuuya. I don't know what Yuuya would want. Oh, you know what? One of the endings is... Are there 15? Okay, hold on. There are 2 for Sakuya, 2 for Okosan. There's 1 for the library kid. We haven't even talked to him. That's 5. There's a bad ending, which is you don't get anybody. Huh. Okay, there's probably more achievements than endings then. Which kind of throws me off. Anyway, we're gonna go for Yuuya. So we're gonna go for infirmary. Because he's in the infirmary. Oh, mother. I forgot what he liked. Tacos told us what he liked. Oko-san likes the gym. What does Yuuya like? Sakuya likes music. There were 2 that liked the gym. There was Oko-san and Yuuya? No, it was Oko-san and Azami. Right? Oko-san and Azami. And Sakuya likes music. So we're gonna go with math. Help at the infirmary today, okay. Introduced to Yuuya. We're gonna leave the desk alone. Let's see what this changes. I'm a little curious, but he did say not to go near the desk. Better to leave it alone. The doctor might show up and turn me into Marty Salami. Again, Marty being short for Martha. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Class hike. Hey, chat did load. Alright. Today is the hike. We stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? What the fuck you, Yuuya? You're not here. So I want to talk to Sakuya. Unacceptable and temper as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this, and on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Got somebody new in chat. Mythos Zimas. Hello, everybody. Yes, everybody. We actually, because I've skipped so far ahead with the speed chat thing, I haven't even seen that word yet. Alright, we're going for Yuuya. I can't remember that. So, look over there. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. Think maybe he's acting angrier than he usually is. Sheesh, what a kid. Everyone is having a pheasant day. Yes, we are. Elective day, attend math. Let's see if there's something new in math. I'm not getting this all. We've already seen this one. Okay. Level up. Sports festival, which means we'll go to the infirmary tent. Today's a sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... I'm gonna go to the first aid tent. Salutations! Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? I heard the first aid team was short-handed. Salutations. Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. The obstacle course always does hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of a tree some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there? Doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? A lot of the birds graduating from the school get scouted by pro sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones? Uh-oh, they've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged dogs with Yuuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent. I think. Midterms. Man, we're not really getting to see the name. I should have used clever names beforehand. Is this the second playthrough? This is the 7th playthrough. So we have the endings for Kazuaki, Ryota, both endings for Azami, that's 4. We have both endings for the Doctor. This one I'm going to try and attempt to get Yuuya, and then after that we'll go for both Ogozan endings? Something like that. Or I could go for the library kid, because I haven't done that one yet either. Alright, so today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. Wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... I'm gonna go to the store. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around there before. I think that's where you find Sakuya. Wow, they've got all sorts of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find at a human store's trash. This is a mostly blind playthrough. We have had somebody else in here kind of giving us hints on how to get specific people periodically, and kind of giving us a rough estimate of the order to do things. So he suggested doing the Doctor before Yuuya, so we did the Doctor already. He gave me a hint on how to get the Doctor's second ending. I have somewhat looked up how to get the other secondary endings, but I haven't really looked at, you know, like, what questions to answer. I just kind of know, like, what electives to do, and even that I've already mostly forgotten. So, you could say it's a blind playthrough. Right, so, how mature of you, mon ami? Planning to settle down already? And don't worry about asking for information, it's perfectly fine if you're just joining for the first time. I do have a YouTube channel with all of the other endings and playthroughs and stuff, so you can always go check that out to get caught up too. Right, Yuuya. Oh, and since you're just joining, the name is Marty McFly. We're saying Marty is short for Martha. Okay, so, no, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. What? They do? That seems a little hasty. It's even scarier since I read the one YouTube comment that says that these birds are like between 4 and 6 feet tall. Holy crap. Okay, that aside, what are you here to buy, Yuuya? Your love, of course. Ah, he's smooth as fuck. My... Yuuya, I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I think that's a little rude. Or, let it slide. It's not like it's surprising coming from him. It's basically my personality when I find somebody I like and I just want to be retarded. You've watched 9 full playthroughs, 4 playthroughs of the sequel, all the fun. You are indeed a fan. I'm going for Yuuya this time. I'm kind of just winging it. Huh? Unintended. Actually, it was unintended, but if I remember correctly, I have to go for math for all of these. I don't recall. Next one, I'll probably go for the library kid just because, and then we'll do the 2 endings for Okasan and the 2 endings for Sakuya. Then we'll do the last one, which I believe his name is Angel, and that should get us the last ending. Oh, like all of the endings, I guess, because that'll give us the special one with the epilogue and all that. I don't think we've ever seen this one because I don't think I've ever done this much math. So it says, I always find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. Coos. Okasan falling asleep. And now we can draw a line perpendicular to the... Maybe the teacher passed out. Is this math class or nap time? Clearly it's nap time. Wisdom increased by 5, so we're at 26. Let's see what comes up now. So today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. I stole your winging it pun, huh? Alright. Great minds think alike. That's the way we'll look at it right now. Alright, so, wow, there are lots here already. Any birdie I know? That's from Sakuya. This one's Yuuya. Then we get to Kazuaki's. What should I wish for? Oh, man. The instructions have been the mad love of a fallen angel, so I can only assume that the guy that has a name similar to Angel is the mad love of a fallen angel. We should go for... famous artist. That's what I'm going to go for. Famous artist. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Signed, Martha McFly. Right, Kazuaki's going to offer to walk us home. I'm going to say no. And we will speed through this a bit. Today's elective day. What should I do? Attend math class. Let's see what math class has for us today. So, wow. Jesus. Integral calculus. Man. Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Hard to say. It might never help you at all, McFly. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Do I mind the puns? You wouldn't want to engage in any foul play. Go for it. Use as many puns as you want. I may be throwing in a couple here and there as I come up with them. Chances are I won't come up with them. Alright, so integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. Yeah, I don't think I would want that as candy either. Having taken calculus and all the some of the classes above it as well, I definitely would not. Alright, so we're having a swimming class for the 3rd years today. All these damp, tight, clinging feathers are making my heart race. Ooh. Her heart's aflutter. Okay. Salutation, Sakuya. The wet look suits you well. Holy crap, I kept wanting to say wet suit. The wet look suits you well. Alright, do you mock me? Hardly, I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. Ho ho, I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool, we already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami. Yes? Will you be our judge? I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? It'll be my My sweetheart, Yuuya. I think you'll win, Yuuya. I said that in the wrong voice. Damn it. I think you'll win, Yuuya. You're ripped. And Saki is all fluff. She called him fat. Gattaca? Not familiar with Gattaca. I keep thinking of Gattaca here for some reason. Alright. Right, so Yuuya is ripped. In the bird world, he is considered like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Sakia is me. Apparently. So. What? Why, thank you, mon ami. I'll swim my fastest for you. Heart. Get set. Go! They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... Band. So who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but Yuuya was a little faster. Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakia grinding his beak in frustration. Now, if I remember correctly, we did this once before, and I chose Sakia, and Sakia won. So that's kind of interesting. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Maybe not. Maybe not. I did not ever watch the movie Gattaca. At all. But you describe somebody being perfect and somebody that wasn't, and all I can think of is Gundam, and how there's always the people in the space colonies are always, you know, the genetically engineered or slightly better for some reason, and then you've got the Earth people that are, you know, peons, but right. He wasn't supposed to drown because he was supposed to be perfect. Oh, that would make sense. He was perfect. Alright, sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakia? I am too young. I keep having to remind myself that I just had a birthday, and that I'm actually a year older than I thought. Right, so cleaning the classroom took longer than usual. I need to hurry to the infirmary. Marty! Why is there a space there? What is it? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Nothing much, just... Have you heard of the 7 Mysteries of St. Pidge Nations, Marty? We're going to skip this, because this is all about how people disappear and become quill pens and part of the food in the cafeteria. So, right, it has to do with the doctor. We've already played through the doctor. This is the big thing. I shouldn't have actually skipped all that. I didn't realize it was going to. Basically, if you haven't seen this before, we walk into this room right after hearing about how birds start disappearing. Yuuya is talking to the doctor. Apparently, Yuuya has touched something on the doctor's desk, which we also skipped at the beginning. The suggestion is, do not touch anything on the doctor's desk. The doctor, you know, is accusing him of touching something. Yuuya turns and says, she was with me. So I have the chance to say I was or I was not with him. We're going to say we were with Yuuya. We have not ever done this option before. So I don't quite know what's going on, but it looks like... I don't like the look on the doctor's face. Got a cat paw sticking under the door. Sorry about that. That's right, Yuuya and I were having a sexy and luxurious sunbath in the courtyard up until a few minutes ago. Oh my. Sexy and luxurious sunbath. Ooh, things are getting steamy around here. Sexy and luxurious it was indeed. Well, Doctor? Very well. I shall have to wait for more solid evidence. Please do be careful. Of course, Doctor. I may actually have downloaded Gattaca now that you're mentioning that it's a movie from 97. I may have it on my server. I have like 300 movies on my server, which is way too many. Right, so Yuuya, what... Forgive me, mon ami, I can't explain right now, but one day... He disappears. And he's gone. What was that supposed to mean? Something really happening in this infirmary? We get our finals back today, so we can skip all this. Fly, success, pass. Today's the last day. It's been a whole semester. I need to find out if I need to come clean. The doctor basically says, no, this is another discussion that kind of ties into the whole thing with students are disappearing. Shu is a raven. Man, you are good at these puns. Yes, Shu is a raven lunatic. Right. So this has to do with the students disappearing. We come in, the doctor basically says we don't have to be around, and it kind of leads to him asking if there's any other questions, and I have the chance to ask about missing students. If I do, it kind of leads down the doctor path. We're not going to do that. We're going to say that's all and get the fuck out of here. So, no, that's all. I'll ask you to leave then. You aren't an unpleasant companion, but I have many experiments to conduct. Got kicked out again. What did he mean by experiments anyway? Like a chemist does? It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during the summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. So this is where we meet Azami. We're gonna... It won't, damn it. So basically, we meet Azami, who seems to be a Fooly Cooly reference with her awesome little scooter. And the Part of Your Soul kid seems, for some reason, that makes me think of a line of Fooly Cooly, but I haven't seen it in a long time, so I can't remember the exact ones. She does have the best music in the game, though. I'm kind of sad that I actually skipped all that. That conversation was basically, oh god, I ran 2 hours away, I didn't realize I was 2 hours away. Azami offers you a ride. Azami is in a biker gang that follows the law. So you've always tried to make a few up every stream. All right, keep it up. You're doing a pretty good job at these puns. All right, so still a long time until the semester starts. Still a lot of homework. We are not going to apply for a job because that kind of leads into both of Azami's endings as well as the Ryota ending. So we're going to say forget it. She'll wait until she's in college. She can skip lectures, go to work, or she could be like me when I was in college where I skipped lectures and did nothing. It was more that I was a TA and I would sit in my office, quote unquote, and which was basically a computer lab and help people when I should have been in class, but whatever. So slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. We should start getting a sound bit from that one pig commercial for Allstate or whatever it was. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite. We're going to invite Yuuya. Salutations, Marty. I am honored to act as your escort tonight, my love. I actually probably should have put Martha. Oh, Yuuya. Sorry, did I keep you waiting? Don't worry about it. A gentleman never keeps a lady waiting, so I always show up half an hour early. That's pretty early. Shall we go, mon ami? Successful festival indeed. Take my hand, Marty, lest the crowd separate us. Eh? Don't tell me you're a hand-holding virgin. Better late than never. You were the one who invited me, okay? Okay. His feathers are soft. Oh. I'm not gonna survive this game. My mental stability will be gone. This was fun, Marty. Where do you live? I'll walk you home. Ooh. Yuuya. What is it? Do you want to play some more? The night is yet young. Dangerous games are your desire. I will accompany you. That's not what I meant. I wanted to ask you something. Of course. Just my height and weight are classified information, so I can't tell you those. Why did you lie to Dr. Iwamine? Dun dun dun. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff, Doctor. Right, Marty? First got in the bird pun industry when my hero made his review for this game, which is over 40 lines of puns and still managed to review the game. My word. That is pretty good. Alright. Don't be a narc this time. I won't. I already didn't. Yeah, I already avoided being the narc. Alright. I came straight from cleaning my classroom. I hadn't seen you before I went into the infirmary. It's not an automatic narc. I told him that I was with him and we had the sexy and luxurious sunbathing. But you told the doc that we'd been together. Why? A month ago now. I was hoping my obligation to explain had lapsed. You knew I was lying then, so why did you play along? Because the doctor looked mad? Felt like if I didn't help you, he was going to do something to you. Hey, I'm asking the questions here. Sorry, mon ami, your hunter-gatherer instincts are too much for me. But yes, if you hadn't helped me back then, I'd probably be in little plastic bags in the freezer by now. or in Marty's stomach. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the Doctor section. I apologize. Go back and watch it now. That's not funny. Indeed, it isn't funny at all, and it's not a joke. Please, give me a straight answer, Yuuya. That was a straight answer. I'm always straight. In love. Almost always. I don't know if that was a bi joke. No, I meant... Ding. Marty, could you do me a favor? What now? You're just trying to avoid the question again. Shh. Listen, I'll only say this once. What's going on? His usual detached air is gone. He's looking around almost nervously. I'm sorry, mon ami. It looks like we had better split up. Can you go home all right by yourself? Of course, Good girl. We'll part ways as soon as we reach that intersection. I'll head into an alleyway, so go straight home. Don't look back. The night roads are laden with traps. Be careful. Adieu, mon ami. He turns briskly and disappears into a narrow alley. What on earth is going on? He told me not to look back, but... A gunshot?